Hello everyone, my name is Dara Rath and I'm the pastor at Faith Lutheran Church in Port Elgin, Ontario, Canada. And each week I bring you a story. It takes about 5 minutes to watch. Sometimes I read you funny stories, sometimes I read you messages from different authors and different books. And this week I have two funny stories. I think they're funny. And I hope you find them funny too. They're from a book called The Sower's Seeds by Brian Kavanagh. So there's two short, funny stories, comical stories. Here we go. A man was bothered with continually ringing in his ears, bulging eyes, and a flushed face. Over a period of 3 years, he went to one doctor after another. One took out his tonsils, one removed his appendix, and another pulled all his teeth. He even tried a goat gland treatment in Switzerland, all to no avail. Finally, one doctor told him there was no hope and that he had 6 months to live. The poor fellow quit his job, sold all his belongings, and decided to live it up in the time that he had left. He went to his tailor and he ordered several suits and shirts. The tailor measured his neck and wrote down 16.5 inches. The man corrected him. "No, sir," he said, "it's 15.5 inches. The tailor measured again, 16.5. But the man insisted that he always had worn size 15.5. "Well, all right," said the tailor. "Just don't come back here complaining if you have ringing ears, bulging eyes, and a flushed face." That's funny. So there's that first story. This is a second story, and when I read this one, I laughed out loud. And the author is a person called Zig Ziglar. There was a very rich Texan who threw a big Texas bash for his daughter. Now, he was a very rich Texan with tens of thousands of acres of land, thousands of cattle, hundreds of producing oil wells, and a large 29-room mansion with a swimming pool and a beautiful young daughter. For his party, he invited all the eligible young men he knew to meet his daughter. After the party had been going on for some time, he called everyone out of the pool for an announcement. He lined up all the young men at one end of the Olympic-sized pool, which he had filled with snakes and alligators, and said, "To the first one of you who jumps into the pool and swims to the other end, I will give the choice of $1 million, 1,000 acres of choice land, or the hand of my daughter in marriage." No sooner were the words out of the Texan's mouth when there was a splash at the far end and a streak through the pool. A man emerged, setting what must have been an Olympic record. The Texan approached the young man and asked if he wanted $1 million. The man said, "No, thank you." Then asked if he wanted 1,000 acres. Again, the young man said, "No, thank you." "Well then," the Texan said, "you must want the hand of my lovely daughter in marriage." "No, thank you," replied the man. "Well, son, then just what is it that you do want?" "What I want, sir, is to know the name of the person who pushed me into the pool." There's a funny story. So every once in a while, I'll just bring you a couple of really funny stories just as a change of pace. And so I hope you have a great day. Blessings on your day. Thanks for taking 5.